Greetings YouTube, Silverface here. And hello Masticina. This video is in response to your, what is your birth sign tag? What's your sign? The oldest pickup line in the book since the 70s. I kid. I'm an Aquarius. I am eccentric. I'm out there. I am idealistic. I am a paradox. Aquarius is fixed air, which is a paradox in and of itself. I mean, how do you fix air? Besides trapping it deep within the earth for a long time in isolated pockets, and then it's stale air. Otherwise, air is always on the move. It's always in constant motion. So is water. And so is fire. For those are the three dynamic elements. Okay, yes, I am, like I said, I'm eccentric. I'm a little out there. Yeah, I can be goofy, I can be funny, I'm Wiccan. Hell, I'm totally, completely, 100% different than the community that is around me right now. I'm in Bible Belt America here, okay, in southern Indiana. So, I'm the devil worshiper around here. Ooh. Be scared. No, just joking. No, I am a paradox in and of itself. I am a nonconformist who conforms when it suits me. Yep. Yeah. Like I said before, my opposite is Leo, the lion. Lion is one of those dynamic of the sun signs. They're usually attention grabbers in one way or another. They will get attention. Attention will be drawn to them, whether they want it or not. Aquarius goes out seeking attention. Now, me, like I said, I'm a paradox. I'm not into the whole seeking attention thing. I'm more of what they would call a reluctant role model. I really didn't want anyone looking up to me for any kind of thing, but, you know, as I realized as I've grown, yes, I've had younger cousins look up to me as an example not only of being Wiccan, but as just being an adult. And I have been mindful of that, and I have adjusted my choices so that when they see me as an example, that they won't view my mistakes and make those mistakes. They will at least hopefully learn from them. And, you know, I'm not afraid to admit when I have made a mistake. Sometimes I am, you know, hell, we're all human. Normally our first instinct is if it's either fight or flight. If we can't fight it, we gotta run away. And I'm into whole mind stuff. I'm intelligent. I love talking about history. I couldn't tell you where, but I know psychology. I couldn't tell you how I know it, but I've always known it ever since I was a kid. And when I took psychology class, there was only 2 people talking to the professor on the first day, and that was this other girl and me, and I did the most talking. And ever since then, anytime something come up, the teacher would ask a question, everybody looked at me, including the teacher. So, don't know where that comes from. Maybe it's a past life thing, I don't know. Who knows? But as far as astrology goes, I take more stock in the natal chart than I do in that whole astrograph crap they have in the newspaper. That stuff's so generalized, it could be for anybody. Though it is kind of amusing to see what the hell they say sometimes. But the natal chart, to me, it's not set in stone. It's not, oh, you have to follow this or everything's just going to blow up in front of you. No. It's more of a guideline, a roadmap to you. And you could go this way, you could go that way, you could go that way, or you could go that way, or you could go any which way you want to go. But the roadmap, the natal chart, has landmarks on it that tell you where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are going to be, and what you need to look out for, and it just shows you your potential. That's all it shows you, your potential. And like I said, it's an amusement to me. To me, astrology is more of a clock than foretelling the future. Like right now, Jupiter is in Sagittarius. It's in its primary sign. And Jupiter is a planet of leadership. Sagittarius is the planet of pioneering, of long seeking, of ranged, of looking ahead, of moving on, movement, direction. Crap, there's so much you can put to that. And yes, we are in a time right now where we are seeking new leadership in our country. The elections are coming up in November. Let's see, I'm trying to remember where Venus is right now, because Venus is the evening star right now. I think it's in Scorpio. If it's not in Scorpio, then it's in Libra. I can't remember. I have to get out my astronomy book and look at the positions of the planets again. I need to keep up on that. I haven't. Whew. But anyways, like one of the most interesting things I've ever studied was back in 2003. Mars in December and January, was at the brightest it has, or the closest it has ever been to Earth in like 500 years. And what happened in 2003? Well, we invaded Iraq, and I think it was March, the springtime, somewhere in there. But we began the Iraqi war, and it has caused a lot of money for the U.S. to sponsor that. It's caused us a lot of trouble. There's been a lot of anguish, a lot of pain, a lot of grief over that. Was Mars showing us the potential that the Iraqi war could be? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Quite possibly. Who knows? Maybe not. Like I said, it's an amusement thing to me. It's one of those, you see enough coincidences line up, and you start to wonder, are there reasons for these coincidences? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I like to think that there is. I may be wrong. I'm not afraid to admit that, but it is interesting. It is an amusement to me. And as far as my sign suiting me, yes, it does suit me. I do have Capricorn tendencies since I am born close to the cusp. So, and my moon sign is Capricorn, so I've had to learn to anchor myself as I've gone on, as I've grown and matured. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all need some stability. We all need some foundation, some roots. And I hope that this video was appropriate and insightful for you, Masticina. And I wish you a good day, good night, whatever it is that you are at, Masticina. And blessed be, and may your walk be filled with enlightenment and illumination. Ta-ta!